Yep, that's on. That takes me back. Today's stream is brought to you by Kool-Aid. I forgot what these are called. Blast? Kool-Aid Blast? They don't even have, like... It's just barren. The bottle's just barren. Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show. Okay, I got it. This stream is brought to you by Kool-Aid Bursts. Available at your local Quick Check or other fine grocery store. It's already off the rails. And there's nobody here. Oh, finally, somebody showed up, so I guess I can walk in and say, hello, everybody, this is Joey, a.k.a. Maniac for Bricks, or Maniac for Toys, or Maniac for Games. And I'm here with an epic haul to wrap up the summer. I've actually had a bunch of these things saved over the past month or so. So I thought I'd try to make it real fun before getting back into school and before everyone else is back into school and more work, to show it all in one video and live. And it's already starting to crumble behind me. So you guys can chat in the comments. Let me know about anything you want to know about the channel coming up. I do have a couple plans, so I can answer some questions about what I'm going to do when I get back into school mode and how that's going to work with the videos. And I just got a Facebook notification or two. So let me just, excuse me. If it ain't off the rails, I'm not doing it right. So welcome everybody, and let's see. We got a lot of things to cover, and most of it is actually Lego. There's some NERF. Don't be alarmed. Not a whole thing. A lot of it is Lego related from what I remember. We're going to actually start off with one or two things. I was helping a friend of mine move from one place to another. He's actually somebody I've known through the NERF hobby. And also we should start off with roll call now that I see in the chat who's coming in. We got a Mr. Hinklejaws. Hello, Kevin. And we've got a Creative Bricks. Nice to see you here. And I know somebody else is here because it says 3, but they haven't talked yet. And Scooby's just wandering around the room. I think the birds are quiet. Oh, okay, you can still hear him chirping a little bit here and there in the background. It's the bird room, as we've lovingly described it. So I was helping somebody move recently, and I met them through the NERF hobby, so it was cool to not only see what they were collecting and working on with NERF, but also they had a couple of Lego things themselves. A few of them that they didn't need and kind of helped with, like, hey, here's something for your time and helping us out. I got this suitcase, which I've had several suitcases like these, but always good to get more. It's a suitcase with Lego parts in it, and I've already gone through to shuffle out what's legitimately Lego and what's not. There are some of them that are, I think, Mega Blocks. There's some Connects in there. A few I don't recognize. I think there's just other toys in general that got mixed in. What do NERF fans refer to themselves as? Good question. I don't know if there's like a colloquial word for that. Yes, colloquial. The college education's really paying off. Good question. I'm going to have to get back to you on that because I don't know the right word. I've heard the term nerfer used from time to time. I know people have jokingly said nerf herder, like the phrase from Star Wars. I don't know if they invented it or whatever. NERF is not invented by the toy, if I remember correctly. It's been used in a lot of different things. You know, if you're an Overwatch fan, you probably heard NERF used in that context before they even made NERF blasters. But I digress. Who else do we have in here? I thought I saw somebody else. Nope. It was just Creative Bricks again. And saying hello to everybody in the chat. No problem. I don't know if Scooby's going to make an appearance. He's just kind of laying around on the side of the camera. So anyways, this box actually has some really cool stuff in it. That's both Lego and non-Lego. At some point, I actually do want to have some of the Mega Bloks, Connect stuff. If I could get it together, it'd be kind of cool to share it on the channel at some point. Because Maniac for Bricks is, you know, majority Lego, but still open to other ones. I grew up with connects and Mega Blocks. I've shared it before on the channel multiple times. Brother from another brick, nice to see you in here. I have not started classes yet, Kevin. That actually starts tomorrow for me. So, what a good time to have an end of summer haul video. So, on this side, mostly Mega Blocks related, Connects brick related, couple random things here and there. I can't really make out if it's a particular theme or set. It's just mash of pieces, interesting ones that don't exist in Lego. It's fine. It's cool. And on this side, we have a whole lot of Lego pieces. You can see remnants of a train station in there. That's fine. It's not a complete one. I wasn't expecting this whole thing as it was. So whatever it is, it's fine. My kids both started today. My wife started her college classes a couple of weeks ago. All right, that's fair. I know some people start like very end of August. I'm right after Labor Day. That also counts with like moving, you know. I helped my sister move into college for her dorms over the past week. So there's that, you know, and people have to do that, get themselves situated. So moving from there, got a couple train station related pieces. We've got a whole bunch of the ramps. So that'd be like the short roofs. I think that's cool. I could definitely see stuff being used with that. That sounded vague. A couple of Duplo pieces in here. Not bad to get more Duplo. I do have a few Duplo sets that I'm trying to look to get again. And then a few I'm trying to complete. So that might... There may be one or two of these that help with that. We've got a car, which I actually fabricated together from various pieces in here. It's basically a combination of a taxi car and a fire chief car, because I know it has a sticker on there, 60001. Parts of the fire chief car are in here. Again, not enough to make a complete set, but it's parts. It's fine. I'm not, again, I was not expecting this, so what it is, it's cool. 16 by 16 base plate. You know I love those. I will actually try to get back into building the beach town and trying to clean out the area, add some more stuff to it, add in all the sig figs, as I've been trying to do like all year long. That will be a thing. I may even decorate it for different occasions, such as, say, October. I think that should be enough of a hint as to what it may be decorated into. I saw something in here from BFAB. I know, I had to stretch across the table to see everything. We got a David Frost 1, nice to see you here. And I know, it's just saying, hey, once again, yeah, get acquainted with everyone in the chat. That's no problem. That's all good. So, I found a bunch of minifigures, was able to sort them out. There's a couple minifig parts underneath that didn't make a whole other figure in here. Basically, a Lex Luthor. Wow, they are really chirping. Are you drinking a Kool-Aid Jammer? Not Kool-Aid Jammer, Kool-Aid Burst, which I haven't had in a long time. They've now restocked them in my area for grocery stores, quick checks. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting those. And it takes me back. It's so good. Or at least the memory of it is good. Galagade, nice to see you here this morning. So, a couple assorted minifigure parts. And a couple of minifigures I was able to make on the top. Again, not particular about them. They're just kind of getting get mixed in with other minifig parts as it is, sorted by torsos, heads, you know, all that stuff. Legs, hair pieces, wigs, all that stuff. But there's a look at the minifigs. Nice to get a Fire Chief with the golden helmet, though. Because I do have the Fire Chief car set from back in the day when it came out. Not bad to have another one like that. Maybe I make a custom one for my own beach town fire department. So, nice goodies, nice extra stuff, was not expecting, and good for helping with the move. And if that's it, that's fine. But we got a lot more. Couple Facebook Marketplace visits. So I was able to pick these up locally, and let's get through them. We have the first batch is a couple of Lego books that I did not already have, and the Lego library will now probably need another shelf. I mean, it's just a matter of rearranging what's on the shelves, and some of it's going to move off of a shelf. But yeah, you know I like my Lego books, trying to find as many as possible. Even some fan ones might turn up. This one here is Lego Ninjago Build Your Own Adventure. It's not the book with set version where it has like a, its own box and the book would slide into it. It's just the book by itself. That's fine. It's still useful because you can still go through this, have a lot of different ideas in there. I don't know if they show you in here how to build the robot from there. There we go. The first page. Right through. Perfect. That's fine. It would be nice to get the rest of the thing later, but for now, this is still very helpful. I've had a couple like that from the what I would consider Brickmaster book with set items. Because originally it started in 2008 or so, 9 or so, as Brickmaster. After the defunct Brickmaster subscription service. LEGO is great at reusing their names, aren't they? LEGO Ninjago Official Guide. This one originally came with, I think, a minifigure or some accessories or something. Doesn't have that, but it's still a book. It's still useful. I might already have an official guide. I don't remember per se, but I feel like I've seen this before, and I'm not sure if I've seen it in the collection. So, still good wealth of information from the early years of Ninjago. 2011. I think some 2012 stuff is in here. It has a bunch of screenshots from the TV show. I think, let me see if I can find it. I thought there was one page that I've breezed through before and found something interesting. Kind of like a typo or like a picture error. Maybe it's not in here. It was in another Ninjago book. It's not there. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. But still, I don't know enough about Ninjago. I'm on the opposite end where I know very little about Ninjago. So these kinds of books help. I'm trying to learn more about it. I'm sure at some point I'll pick up the graphic novels. I know those exist. Actually, this whole lot from Facebook Marketplace is about Ninjago books. Not just LEGO books in general. Also, we got this one by the one and only Greg Farshty. I didn't receive it from him, but nice to acknowledge what he's written outside of Bionicle. He's done several storytelling LEGO themes, book merchandise for LEGO outside of Bionicle, but definitely a lot of Bionicle. That's what most people know him from. You should check out the LJ Johnson show. Quick shout out there, because he had... Yeah, Kevin, we're going to get to that. Did you pick up the Newberry Juice Bar? Yep, we're going to get to that as well. You should check out the LJ Johnson show on YouTube. LJ, I've met him in person. I've even been on his show before. Great guy, and I had great conversation with him. One thing you should know is that he had an episode about, actually recently, when it's just a mailman. Scooby, come on. See, he's gone. He's in and out. He's not bothering you. I had a flow. Scooby, you messed with my groove. You threw off my groove. That's the phrase. Jinkies, absolutely. So, LJ Johnson show, recent episode about Greg Farshty. I think it's really cool. I've watched most of it afterwards because I couldn't watch it all at the time. Great. I got the other dogs barking across the street. Everyone around here has a dog. So when one barks, everybody else sets off a domino effect. This one I have not seen before. And I don't know if I passed it by or just didn't have it in my area, but this was cool. LEGO Ninjago movie exclusive at Target mini book. It's like a comic book, an original comic based on the characters from the new hit movie. Published by DC. DC is still publishing LEGO comics, I see. Very cool. This is actually really cool artwork in here. I'm not reading the story. I cannot read that fast. But they illustrate the minifigures pretty well throughout here. Kind of giving what looks like a brief synopsis of the movie. Maybe changing a few details, I'm not sure. I had to read it to be more particular about that. But hey, not too bad. You have seen one of these recently for Lego City, the space sub-theme. They had Target packs, like just kind of like sitting on an aisle in a stack. I think I mentioned it before on the channel a long time ago. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lego Star Wars. They had those available in Kmart for some time, and I've picked up at least a copy of each of them. So yeah, neat little, you know me. Like I said, I like the Lego books, the little and the big. And here we go to the big one. We've got a Lego Ninjago, Secret World of the Ninja. This one does not have Sensei Wu included. You can tell it doesn't even have the casing for it. That's fine. I have a Sensei Wu. I go with Ninjago almost the same way as I go with Star Wars. As long as I have one copy, one minifigure related to the character, no matter what scene or what saga they're a part of, it's fine. And some of them I might pick up because of a different variant, but I'm not going to get every single one of them. I'm not going to get every release, you know, it doesn't concern me as much. At some point later, I actually do have an idea for a video series that will talk in retrospective about a lot of LEGO themes. LEGO Star Wars is big enough that I have to do that one. I have to do that one first and foremost, and before the end of 2019, since it's the 20th anniversary. So that's going to be fun on its own, and hopefully show up before December 31st. A lot of different pictures in here. I don't have this book. So this could have a lot of like insight of different characters and such. I love that they have this one thing about Elemental Masters in here. I just happened to flip to. They have two pictures from the TV show, basically screenshots, and they're literally right next to each other. You have Tox, or what would be an Ultra Agent Toxikita, right there, and then right below it. Oh, just add a person in there. It's Camille. Cool. Good job. Dorling Kindersley. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Everybody throw a like down for that. I think I saw something else in here. Excuse my awkward. I never knew that existed. Yep. I keep forgetting to trademark that. Although I also keep forgetting to use that. It's low-key been a motto on the channel about things I've never experienced or seen before in LEGO. The short story is I had one Christmas, I think around 2005 or so, 2004, where I got something for Christmas that I was not expecting at all. Two things. One was a Pick-a-Brick cup, which my parents went to the LEGO store, filled it, and wrapped it as a gift. Maniac for shade. And second of all, I think it was a LEGO Racers Tiny Turbos. It's like when I just started them. And I said, in my young voice, I never knew that existed. It sounded so... I don't know what it sounded like. But that's a phrase that stuck with me. That, it stuck with me in a similar way that one Christmas, my sister got a whole bunch of plush animals. And when it was over, unwrapping all the gifts, she tried to bundle them all in her arms. And some of them were like bigger than her. She bundled them all in her arms and was walking around and said, "Now I have all my animals." I should have told her that before she went to college. But she didn't have all of her animals. That'd be wrong. All right, Kevin's waiting patiently. I never knew that existed. Lego Quattro. Because I don't have enough of them, and I think at this point I'm practically collecting all of them. Like, accidentally collecting all of them. Another Facebook Marketplace pickup. I don't know if it's complete, but at minimum, it's got a lid, it's got the bucket, it's got parts, it's got printed pieces. Printed pieces are a little hard to find from what I've experienced. I already have a smaller green tub and then a larger green tub, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's a smaller yellow tub. I have two other ones just like this, almost the same size. One a little bit skinnier. There's just not enough Quattro in the world, is there? Brickset, nice to see you. Red Quattro bucket lid is distracting me. Yeah, definitely. So that's why we're getting to it. Again, I don't know if it's complete, but it's got a lot of different parts in here that are all falling out of my hands. But they're all fun, good to play with. I have used these on occasions with younger kids, and they really enjoy them. A lot of pieces to go through and play around with. they are compatible with Duplo, which is then compatible with System. So you could technically build a mock in System using one of these. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. I'm sorry, I should have addressed you by the proper name of Jabbo. But yeah, basically for nothing. It was really just $5. But still, that's pretty good for finding all of these parts. And I will inventory it later. I got a lot of Lego sets in inventory. And I have yet to finish those. I saw the kid, then saw you had already commented. You mentioned old Lego and Jabbo turns out. Absolutely! That's just how it goes. We're just in sync like that. I will say the one Quattro thing that I really want and have not already got is the one that Jabbo has, the one that Brickstar has. It is a Duplo Kid. There are several reasons I want to get that. At this point, because I have almost all the other sets, and second, I love the figure. It's only been in like 1 or 2 sets, if I remember correctly. JBricks27, nice to see you. And don't worry, the Lego store hauls, that's from multiple times. It wasn't just yesterday. Joey Lug is now in session. I'd like to take a roll call. Joey. And there's Joe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I had that idea for a while and I didn't know how that was going to go. So, moving on from there, down the list, shifting gears, we're going to get back to Lego. These are only 2 things I thought would be... Is that Joey, of course. Shifting gears, I found some stuff in clearance in GameStop. I was actually looking for a game or 2. I found one of them, not the other. I'm not going to mention the games too much. It'll be either its own video. I mean, I plan to have more collection videos about games that I've, like for different systems, updating things with that. But 2 quick things I just thought were fun. As plushes. I like collecting plushes of various types. Some I've shown before on the channel, some may appear later. So, I found a burger with a smiley face on it and a winky eye. It's just cute. It's just a stuffed burger. I can just even hold it like this. Ta-da! Stuffed burger. And this was also in the clearance. This kind of makes sense to be in GameStop, because I don't know about the other one. What's it? I don't even know what brand this is. But apparently it's named Bradley Burger. Snackies. Snackies apparently is the brand of it. Okay, cool. This one makes sense to be in GameStop. A ThinkGeek monkey. ThinkGeek was a company who specializes in a lot of geek gear, the kind of stuff you would find at Loot Crate. Those kinds of subscription boxes, basically. They don't always make them, but they were a retailer of them. They merged with GameStop at one point, so that's why this turned up in GameStop. And their mascot is a monkey. I don't know if the shirt's removable. It might be sewn on. I'm just trying to see if I can make it just a plain monkey plush. We're going Build-A-Bear with this. Or Build-A-Monkey, if I may. Is this now safe for YouTube? Wait, he's not wearing a shirt! I don't know. But he was, they're both on clearance. They're both cheap. I thought they were cute. And I thought I'd pick them up. I think I've gotten 1 or 2 things before from ThinkGeek. Whether through them directly or through GameStop, I'm not sure. I've gotten the brick coaster. I wanted to get the brick coaster. I've gotten the brick cup, which is some people's least favorite thing in the world that is Lego compatible. But for me, it was totally fine. If you build things on it right, you won't have too much of a problem. There we go. ThinkGeek, monkey, sitting on a burger, and he fell over. Oh, what else? What do we got? Bradley J. Burger. You wonder why Joey had no space. Oh, I didn't have space before. You don't want to know now. Is the shirt optional channel? Nicely done. All right, back to the Lego. This one was after yesterday. I went to the Lego store of a certain occasion. I think it's no secret by now that I've been trying to collect all of the Lego Hidden Side sets. I have mentioned it once or twice before through social media. I haven't really done much of it on YouTube to say so. I kind of hinted at it in one video about the train set. But yeah, I now have all 9. 8 retail releases and 1 that's a gift with purchase. Didn't you do some April? Shh. Shh. The good thing about this video uploading afterward, they may not show the chat. I don't remember. It might not. So I went to the Lego store to get a gift with purchase hidden side set, the Newberry Juice Bar. Unfortunately, mine got damaged. I don't know if it happened when it got put into the bag or when I walked out. I don't know what happened with it. But yeah, little dent on the side. So Jabbo, close your eyes. Dented Lego boxes from Lego itself. And it's a little hard to tell here, but kind of a dent along the back of it as well. Brick Rookie, nice to see you. We don't need to talk about those things. So, nice set. I'm looking forward to building it, seeing how it plays with the app. I'm assuming that it will. I haven't actually done anything with the app yet because I wanted to get through all the sets. I wanted to build them, play with them, apply stickers, and then use the app. And all of that will be featured in a video. Well, maybe not the gameplay, though. I don't have a recording device for that. Sorry. Just chuck the box away like butt chop. I can't do it for a theme that I like. I can do it with a few other ones in here. In that one, maybe. A couple Star Wars and Jurassic World ones to talk about a little later. So the last set that I wanted to get, and I kind of planned it out, like, oh, the Juice Bar is coming up. I didn't know if it was a gift with purchase, but I had a feeling that it was. Either that or it was going to be a Lego Store exclusive, and it's both. So, the last 2 sets I needed to get were the high school and the lab. Once I knew that it was a gift with purchase of 50 or more, I decided I'll get the high school now, built it over Kevin's backlog building live stream, #plugging, and I would leave the lab to be part of the promo. So I got the lab now and the juice bar. What else did I get though? Well, they were also running a gift with purchase thing of they just don't have enough bees. They have probably too many bees, it seems. Enough to re-release it as a get this free with $65 or more at the Lego store. I don't know if it applies also on the Lego website. So check your online. Ask parents' permission. I don't collect every brickheads, but I do have a lot of them, and I will talk about them at some point. So that's not a bad one to get. I don't even think I have any seasonal ones until this. How did I remember? I have a bunch from other themes, but I don't know about the seasonal ones. I may go back for some. Maybe not all of them. The Witch is kind of cool. I forgot about that one. I know that there's also new releases for the Ghost, which is for this Halloween. May actually pick that one up. But I had my priorities. Like many things. Oh, it's online too. Okay. So thanks to JBricks27, he informed me that this was strangely missing from Lego Shop Online. It was sent to be retiring soon. If you try to search in certain categories, it doesn't even show up on there. Well, just in case it does disappear suddenly, I decided to pick it up as well, along with Joe with JBricks27. And I couldn't help myself. It's beach themed. You gotta go for it. I've been told multiple times from other people, from other Lego fans, that I should get this. And I'm like, oh, don't believe me. My eyes are on it. It's got a lot of good parts. It's got the parrot on it. It easily could integrate into the Lego Beach Town. Any $50 purchase. Oh, right, yeah. Hidden side is with $50 purchase or more. It doesn't have to be hidden side sets. I particularly wanted to do it with hidden side sets. Make it more special. And also to go with our beach stuff, because they in my Lego store, they had kind of like a beach setup with their categories, where it's like, you had this set here, you had the extra pack here, you had a boat, you had like a 4x4 off-roader or something like that. City set, basically. But these were good parts, and I wanted to get the parrot. in another color, and you can always have another shark and treasure chest. So, got that as well. And last but not least, there it goes. Several packs of minifigures. Now, some of you might have already known, because I didn't really show it on YouTube yet, but a lot of you have been following through Instagram, so you already know. I did already go to GameStop. I think at the same time I got the burger and the monkey. I went to GameStop. I was able to find Series 19, practically a new box. I think they had a little bit of shuffling through, but still was able to find all the figs. And with Joe's help yesterday at the Lego store, I was able to pick up 2 additional minifigures. So I have a few that I was like, I might get a few duplicates for parts. You guys can guess right now before I open them up. Unless you're really good and see the bottom of the screen where I just put them. I'm really sorry I haven't been catching up with the chat. I have to stretch over the table. Maybe people don't want to see that all the time. It says on the top of the hidden side promo slush ice, which is weird since it's supposed to be a juice bar, but I guess the juice and slush is kind of the same. Really? Apparently the guy has a named character, Rocky. Newberry juice bar. Wait, is it the top of the box? Because I don't see anything on the top. Nothing on the back. Nothing underneath. Free interactive app. Oh, right, the sticker piece it says slush. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those kinds of places would have a bit of both, so I guess it's fine. It probably makes it easier internationally to say juice bar, so that it's all over the world translated better, and probably makes more sense with people than a slush. Slush might be a confusing word in some countries where it's like, not to say it's profane, but it might just be like, what is that? How do you describe that in another language? Because I see on the language part of it, one of the sides, I think it uses the word for juice on there as well. Le bar à juice de Newberry. Puesto de jugos. I'm not going to read this. I can't pronounce it. I took Spanish, but I don't have enough pronunciation to to do that justice. I'm going to accidentally offend someone. So, going on from here. A retracted message. Okay. Titanium J, nice to see you here. I don't have any of those, either the people packs. Okay, we're caught up. Up and scroll all the way down. There we go. We're caught up. So, the figures that I was able to pick up, thanks to Joe's help, were the video gamer. I wanted to get more of the video game controller pieces, and I think the rest of the accessories could be good for other things. I could use the posters and other, buildings and whatnot. I think the parts might be good to swap around with minifigures. Headphone piece like this is supposed to be a gaming headset, but it could be used with, maybe I could have somebody that dyed their hair green that's working like dispatch at the fire department. It could be cool. It could work. I'll figure it out with the rest of those pieces, but we got the main show here. Disney Series 2 has been haunting me for a while. When it first came out, I was like, well, I don't have enough to buy all of them straight up, and I certainly don't have the time to go through all the packs. So at minimum, I had priorities. I wanted to get Mickey, Minnie, and Jasmine, and I did. Then sometime later, I came back, got 4 or 5 packs more. Sometime later, I got 4 or 5 packs more. And with the last time or so, I was like, well, I gotta try to just complete the series. But unfortunately, I couldn't find some of the pieces. I couldn't tell the figures apart. 2 ducks. 2 ducks were remaining of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I don't know which one is which. I can't tell them apart. I didn't really grow up with DuckTales. And I've only tried watching both the old and new series. All I knew is that 2 ducks were left. And there was also another one I needed to get for a reason I'll get into shortly. So the first one we have here, blue hat. So it's the blue one. The only one I was able to get up to this point was red. And if we open up the next pack, I gotta save that for next. And this one officially was the last one I needed for the series. Green hat. So the green duck. I swear to you, I could not find that flashlight piece, lightsaber hilt, whatever you want to call it, so much. I think I actually have a picture I put up. I don't remember if I put it up on Instagram yet, but I basically went through more than half of my LEGO Store's inventory of Disney Series 2 packs that were sitting on the shelf. Like, digging out a whole bunch at a time, feeling them, nope, feel it, nope, feel it, nope, and just maybe 30 or so of these packs before getting to these packs. But they're done. But there's one reason why I have another pack here. I picked up this figure because I was doing a Target run, and I was like, this is a couple, maybe I got one or two. And it was one I knew I didn't have, so I was like, well, that's fine. I don't care about the order at this point. So I opened it up, and lo and behold, it was Hercules. That was cool. I threw away the package, and I accidentally threw away the cape. So I have a second Hercules now, with cape, with all the parts. And don't worry, I'm not throwing away the package yet. I didn't even do that with Series 19 yet. I'm like, I am going to go through these and make sure everything is out of them. Unfortunately, it's not the first time at the rodeo where I had that happen. The last time I had that happen, I think the first time that I had it happen, I was helping somebody get Lego Movie 2 series of collectible minifigures. And I was able to find the most, if not all, of the Wizard of Oz related characters. We threw away the packages, we built up the figures, and they look great. What happened to Dorothy? What do you mean? Isn't there a skirt piece or something with her? We threw out the skirt piece for Dorothy. That was a big no-no. I have to go back and find the figure again. You can't really get that same way as Hercules outside of the package, unless somebody on Bricklink happens to have it for resale, but it's like, nah. So I got one caped Hercules, one not caped. I'll just mix the parts in or trade it with somebody. Not gonna be a big deal. What else we got in the chat? I think the only way to differentiate the ducks are the accessories. Yep, pretty much the only way, because they're the same tail pieces, the same heads, the hats are separate from the heads, and yeah. The accessories will tell them apart. I couldn't find any of the Emmets at all at the LEGO store, but got one from another store. Good. All right, nice. So, moving on from there, that was our big LEGO store haul number uno. We're going to switch some gears. This is where I get everybody in the room that's under 10, and then everyone over 10 to leave. I was sent a while ago a care package from New York Dart Zone, and I'm looking forward to seeing them sometime soon. I stepped away to order a hamburger for some reason. I wonder why. So I was sent a package from a nerfing group in New York, and there's a whole video about that, of what I got in that package. I was very thankful for it, and it kind of got me to thinking I should pick up a few more things. They had a blaster in there that was based on Fortnite that was kind of in a series. I'm not aiming to collect the whole series, but I liked a couple of them, and I wanted to pick up a few more to have them in the same video. So, real quick, for NERF, we have a NERF Microshot Fortnite HCR and TS. TS being the red one, HCR being the blue one. Picked them up at Walmart for $8.88. Little under the retail price of $10. And yeah, this one's beat up and packaged, but still has all the parts, has all the darts and everything. And I'll try them out in a video sometime later. And that's all I got to say about that. So, now we got a lot of mystery packages to go through, and then we'll... Actually, let's do the LEGO Store one first. Because we already did a Lego store one. Might as well talk about a few more. I think the last time I went to the Lego store was when with this one, was when I also got the high school, which I've already built. I'm not really going to show it here, but want to acknowledge it. I'm not really a fan of Fortnite, but those never classes. Yeah, that's pretty much the same idea I have. I'll be honest, I've played Fortnite a few hours. It's not for me. I was playing it with friends, so it kind of made it a little more tolerable. But I do like the looks of the blasters. So, I'll give it that. And one of them is shaped like a llama. That's just fun on its own, without the Fortnite attachment to it, personally. So, moving from there. This one is actually a combination of two Lego store things. One of them, I went on my own, got the hidden side high school. This one is going to be separate, because that was with a visit with Sega. So one time I was able to find on clearance the 40260 Halloween seasonal set. I'll be building that one and preparing it for, October. Not to be confused with Oddtober, but, this channel has a whole bunch of skeletons in its closet and in its front door. But I think it'll go good with the Monster Fighters, the Basket Builder Academy, the Hidden Side, other Halloween stuff I have. It'll be great setting all that up. I always have fun with that every year because they're really cool. Lego Star Wars 75239 Action Battle Hoth Generator Attack. Granted, I got this one for the figures and a couple of parts, not necessarily because of the set, but I did want to try building it and see this new angle. They had a couple sets from this year where it's like, oh, you got a bunch of blasters with them, and you could play games, after building it. So kind of encouraging more play mentality over just building and displaying it. So it's not supposed to be accurate, not supposed to be in scale or anything, but cute. And I can't go wrong with the Technic blasters. They're cool. It's fun to have some of them. So we got that. We got a Jurassic World set that I have no context for. Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are a funny thing for me, where I've only seen the first of each iteration. I've seen Jurassic Park 1, and I've seen Jurassic World 1. I don't know enough, I don't have interest in enough to see all of them. And I've been told some of them kind of lackluster. But this one, I kind of like the figures. The dinosaurs is interesting. I like the Jeep build. And the trailer might be cool. I like me some campers. And trailers are part of campers. This is 75935 Baryonyx? Baryonyx? I'm going to go with Baryonyx. Baryonyx face off the treasure hunt. You might have heard a little while ago, in tandem with that other Star Wars set, I was trying to figure out how to make a realistic Maniac for Bricks, like Joey, really, sig fig. Some people said, yours doesn't look anything like you. Yeah, I'm like, you're right. I don't even wear a leather jacket in real life. I do have one, because of the sig fig, though. But I thought I'd try out some of the faces that were from some of these sets that are a little more enticing to pick them up. And just more to build. It's more backlog. So we got that there. I don't even know if I have an Owen figure outside of Dimensions. Claire, that's okay. It looked better than some of the other set ones. And who knows, this might actually be a fun set to build and play with. I didn't break anything. Just immediate, just like, okay. Also, there's what's-his-face, White Knight, in here. He's in a bunch of the sets. I don't know why. Danny Niedermeyer. I think that's supposed to be White Knight's character. Maybe slightly different version? Maybe just relative? It's the guy in the bottom. I'm not sure. I could call it that, though. I got another Jurassic World set. A LEGO Juniors 10758 T-Rex Breakout. I had to get this one for the T-Rex. So a lot of 2017 Technic, like the Star Wars Friends on the TV show, etc., and the LEGO Store table clearance. Yeah, I haven't seen the LEGO Friends set appear in stores, or they might have sold out. I can wait on that. What did we say here? Most for clearance, but most of them were just typical Walmart discounts. Yeah, I think they're aware about Walmart's pricing now and just trying to cut it close to that. I think I saw that with a few other sets, and I was like, let me check with Walmart. And it was like, close, maybe a few dollars less. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm here already. Might as well do it. Looks kind of cute, the Nerf gun. Yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch of cute ones. Britain's Brick Designs, nice to see you here. So we got a lot going on, a lot of Lego that we've been going through, and still more on its way. Did I miss a giveaway that I won? What did I win? I don't know if I'm ready for a giveaway yet. I've always thought about that, but I wasn't really sure. Like, I've done a giveaway or two before on the channel. Didn't have a lot of people participate, and also wasn't really sure how it was gonna go, like how to set up how you're going to enter into the giveaway, or how many people were going to win prizes and things like that. So I'm like, I don't know about doing giveaways. Other channels do it very well. I'm not one of them. That's just a motto for me. But yeah, nice to see you here, Ben. So yeah, I picked the setup mostly for the T-Rex, a couple parts here and there, and the figs. Actually, oh man, okay. The same Claire Deering is in both of the Jurassic World sets I picked up. Go figure. That's fine. Extra parts, that'll work. Yeah, definitely wanted to get this because I know I didn't have the face in here that was for the scientist. It's same face I used for Leonard from Big Bang Theory. I broke up that set a long time ago. Probably don't even have the figures anymore. And that was another reason I wanted to get this, was to get that face. And I know the Bricklink exists, but I did want to make Matt's sig fig, aka the Brickways. So that was definitely a part I needed. Maybe the hair? No, it's a different hair piece. Never mind. Still, another fun set. Maybe the VIP points will get. I don't know. This was the one I compared it to Walmart and was like, oh, it's a few bucks cheaper and I'm already here, so might as well. I'm going to get the new wave of Jurassic sets, but I think I'll wait for the right deal. Yeah, that's fair. That's not bad. I do really love the set. I've already seen people review it and build it. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Although I think this is supposed to be the back of it. Latch-wise, yeah. But I love that it even has it on both sides. Like, you could display it in the store like this. Or you can display it in the store like this. Because both sides have the age, set number, everything. It's 70831 Emmett's Dreamhouse Rescue Rocket. I think it was around 45 or something I got it. 47? It was a good price. It was definitely better than the 70 retail. And it's a set I really like. I like the duality of it. I'll probably build the house first and then try the rocket. But I do want to see offhand, how does the house fit into my beach town? Because I think it'd be cool to fit it in there. I don't think I'm going to fit it above the beach town. Like I've had a bunch of other hanging spaceship, plane, aviation related Lego stuff. I don't think I'm going to fit it above there as the rocket. That might be too much. Like too much weight. But that one's cool. That one's good. And up here, last from the Lego store from this particular haul, it is the Lego Ideas set that I've wanted for a very long time. I was waiting for it to really get in price so I could justify getting it. This is 21313, the ship in a bottle. I had to pause for a second because I realized it didn't even put the set name on there. Yeah. Usually age and then the set name, the set number, and then the set name. Huh. Are they all like that? Did I miss something? Strange. I'd actually also wait for the Mickey Mouse Steamboat to go down. I could only really justify the $90 price point because of the box misprint. You know? But the problem is, it's not really rare. I've seen it in a lot of Lego stores. And a lot of copies in each Lego store. So I don't know about that. Flintstones also would be another good one to get at some point. But again, gonna wait on those sales. Wait on those discounts. And puts a printed tile in here for the Leviathan. Nicely done. Is it a European box? I don't know. I really don't know. The European box I don't think would have the part count on it. I don't remember. Discount monitoring is a full-time... It is. It really is. I have the dream house in my backlog from the beginning of February. I really need to start building. You know what I have in my backlog? And I don't know if I've mentioned it on video, but I got, I think it was through Amazon, the Lego Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty. That big thing has been sitting around in backlog, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, backlog building. There it is, Kevin. Just like I had the Haunted High School as just the one set I built, the whole stream. That's what I'm planning to do with Destiny's Bounty. It's just going to be the one set for the stream, but I want to break it up so it's not like, you know, I want to build a couple of sets and then maybe get back to big set. You know, something to really focus on. All of this is really backlog building. I'm just supporting Kevin's channel more than I'm supporting my own. JK. Just kidding. Alright, so we got that. I've wanted to do that. I don't actually have a mantle. I don't have a fireplace in this house to put this on, but I can still find a nice shelf for it. It's still worthy of a mantle if I get a fireplace to put it on. So this next one is from a trip that I made with Sega, aka Nathan. We went to the Lego store, picked up a few things, and then we went to Walmart, picked up a few things. So technically this all in the bag is not from the Lego store. We support each other like $1. Exactly. I don't know if you saw that, Kevin, in my last video, the NERF video. I'm now reeling out a new outro, which hopefully will have better, like, stuff to share with, like, the plugging and whatnot, so I don't have to do it much in the video. I did add in there about, thanks, Kevin, for supporting the channel on Patreon, or something like that. And if I can get more supporters, I'm going to have to change that a bit more, or somewhere else in the video. I'm not sure, but it's fun. It's good. Second, I also did a trade. I traded him a couple of things for a Wicked Witch pack from LEGO Dimensions. Yeah, that's okay. You know how it works. Click on the video, scroll all the way to the end, the last 20 seconds, and there you go. And rob me of a view. I'm just joking. But seriously, that would be nice. I just bought it for the box. I realized it's not that rare. Yeah, kind of disappointed with that. I mean, it's still funny as an error, but it doesn't really help with the value of it. Let me think, Brickstar. Is it more or less valuable than the Walmart 60th anniversary sets? There's one to think about. That's why I only got one of them, and I'm planning to build the rest out of my own parts. Let me see what else is in here. Were all these in LEGO brand retail stores in-store sales, or did you find them on Brickseek? These were all like using VIP points and being able to like cut down the price on some stuff. At least for the little time right now that I could use some VIP points, knocking it back a little bit. There were some of them that were already chopped down in price. Didn't always say it on the box, but said it on like the shelf itself. So if you go to LEGO stores now, you'll find it for LEGO Movie 2 sets and a couple other things earlier this year. Sometimes even in its own section, where it actually has it marked like Betty's Space Squad is a great example of that. Was $9.99, now like $7.99 or something like that. I don't know the exact price, but I know it's a couple dollars off of the initial retail price. Oh, is that how I do it? Check. I mean, if you're not into NERF, yeah, I don't want to. You probably don't want to sit through a 10-11 minute video about a particular blaster, but it will show up on other videos as well, not just the NERF ones. Every video that I'm producing now should have it. Intro is a whole nother thing. I haven't worked on a new one. I worked on one a long time ago, and I haven't really integrated it into the videos. So, whatever. Don't remind me. I stocked up on a bunch of base weight. Nice. Yep. Oh, yeah. Don't remind me about the anniversary flop. So, I traded with Sega, and I got a Wicked Witch Dimensions pack. It already had all the pieces, but it didn't have the packaging. That was fine. I got a second one because I was helping somebody else get that, because they were looking for, they already had the Wizard of Oz characters from the LEGO Movie 2. They wanted to get the Wicked Witch. Didn't know where to get it. I was I was the go-between. I made that happen. So now they have all of them. I have all of them as well. It's all good. Yeah, I don't need another Wicked Witch. I'm good on that. If you need some simple animation, I know a guy. I can help create one for you. Animation is one of my services. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was going to be an animation particularly or a clip show. Because I've done animation, I've done intros before that were kind of a clip show. Like Maniac for Toys, it had one where it's like little clips from other videos that I had up to that point, and then would have like 3-4 seconds or something of the thumbnail for that video. I wasn't really sure if that would be a good thing, where it's like, you know, like the start of sometimes a TV show where you might have just the card that shows like the episode name and maybe a visual with it. I don't know if I would do something like that, because I've done that from time to time. I don't always inconsistent, as it may. Is it now? Yeah, absolutely. So I got that from Sega, and I also got another Jurassic World set. What's up with all these? They're all just suddenly coming out, aren't they? Gotta love those dinos, am I right? I'm not planning to get every dinosaur. I have a couple older ones. I'm happy with those as well. Like Lego Studios older ones. I do have the Jurassic Park 3 sets all scattered in pieces. That'd be nice to build again. Especially the Spinosaurus one. I like that one. It's a nice tree build and a cool little plane build. Spinosaurus, on the other hand, here or there for people. There was one with Johnny Thunder. I think that's enough reason for me to rebuild it. I've gathered some parts for it. But yeah, polybag I missed for a while ago from Walmart. And this, at Walmart, I picked up. It was already damaged. It was a couple dollars off. I think it was close to like $5. No, yeah, there we go. Upside down. $4 for a Unikitty set. I don't plan on getting every Unikitty set, but it'd be nice to get a bunch of the characters. And I'm still missing Dr. Fox from the main cast. Yeah, that might be it. And there's one or two other ones. I might get like the small puppy corn set. It's like this. The one on the skateboard just cracks me up. It has no meaning in the show from what I've watched. I've watched many episodes of it, believe me. Mostly to see how it compares to the sets. Sure. The one on the skateboard is hilarious to me. I love the face on it. And this one's got a cool, I think her name is Phoebe. The bumblebee looking one with the flower face. I'm assuming this is complete. It's got 2 bags. Seems like all the parts are in there. Oh, 3 bags. Printed pieces and other colors. And a pair of instructions. But yeah, literally found this box damaged. It was already on clearance, so I wasn't even going to ask about the box damage. It's like, we're already getting a deal on this. Did studios have Jurassic Park set? Yes, they did. There was the first Jurassic Park sets. Yes, as Brickset adds in. Yeah, I got those sets back in the day just because dinosaurs. I didn't know anything about the movies. And I liked Lego Studios, so why not? Yeah, this one may be complete. You'll see on a future backlog building stream, I suppose. Maybe I'll do one of those streams on here, don't you know? Did you collect the Unikitty CMFs? Are you missing any? I did collect all of them. Jason, aka Brickplays, helped me out at Philly Brickfest earlier this year where I was missing 1 or 2 of them and was able to complete the series for me. So I'm happy with that. I do have all of them. I haven't really done CMF videos in a while, and I know I have done some before, but maybe I'll do some where it's just like, here are the figs, here's what they look like up close, and here's my favorites. You know, maybe not even a top 10. May or may not have been inspired by Jabbo. And I know he did that at one point with CMFs where he'd be like, these are my favorites. I don't know. Also at the Lego store. This was what I really picked up. Really picked up in this tiny bag. Minifig parts. So I missed out on these earlier, but I was happy that they were still available in 1 or 2 stores I went to. And not really making any particular figures at the store I went to, as I've heard from other people and was able to verify with my store. As long as there's 15 parts, it doesn't matter if there are more than 3 heads or whatever. So there are a lot of good accessories in here, some of them exclusive to the Pick-a-Brick wall. As some of you may have known, you have that sword piece, or they have that shield piece in red and blue. There's a wizard piece, actually 2 or 3 wizard pieces in here that are somewhat based on the collectible minifigure wizard from series 12 or 13 when they had the minifigures online game. It came out. It was in a regular blue, like my hat and pants, but then they had a dark blue one that was exclusive to the wall. And I also tried to get a couple more recolored pieces in there, prints I couldn't find elsewhere. There's like the jean shorts. Yeah, cool parts. Very cool parts. This one, I don't know if this came in a set or something. It's like a baseball jersey that says Champs on it. And it has, at least in my copy, it came with a baseball glove, which is cool. I know some I've seen in the store only had 2 regular minifig hands. And I think it has printing on the back. I can't flip it around in here to figure it out. But, yeah. I don't know if that was exclusive to the store. I don't know if it was from a Lego set. But it's cool. I feel like I should probably go back and get more of those to make a whole baseball team. Guess I'll be back in the Lego store sooner than I thought. Or I should have thought about that yesterday when I was at the Lego store. I don't know. All that and more. So let's hear what's in the chat. Maybe it's not as good as I remember, but I still remember the taste. Kool-Aid Burst. Not sponsored. Okay, cool as I do have some repeats. I should test myself to see if I can remember what my favorites are. That would be cool. And I can imagine favorites will change over time. One of my favorites of any of the collectible minifigures is Lady Liberty. Not just because America, but because it's really well designed for a minifigure. And it's also pretty useful as a minifigure. You could have it as the figure itself, just somebody wearing a costume. You could have it as a micro version of New York. I'm also near New York, so maybe there's some bias of that. I don't know. I live in New Jersey. It's right there. Some people will argue it's technically in New Jersey, border-wise. I don't know. What have I started? So many New Jersey debates. I'm not ready for all of them. And now for a NERF break. I got this for $17, originally retailed over $50. End of NERF break. That is a really cool blaster. I have another one that's like it I got from a used lot and want to compare the two, so it's good to find that one at 17, which was already discounted from like 34 or something, which was, like I said, a good deal compared to the original 50 something. Yep, the Champ store is exclusive to Build a Main figure. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I'll probably get more. America! I got that in there. Proper use of it is holding a sign that says Liberty Tax. Yes! Thank you. Yes! That's also what I was thinking of. that needs to be done. So, I think now at this point, we have Maniac for Mail. Actual things from the P.O. box, which you can always check out in the description of videos. You ate your burger, and it didn't take 3 hours. Nicely done. I don't know, maybe I got a burger today too. So, handy dandy knife to open up our packages from the mail. I don't remember exactly what's in each package, so this is more mystery time. I'm going to start off with an envelope with the customs form. Okay. I have almost no idea what this is. But I will say, most of these are Lego. At least one of them is NERF. You took my next words. Absolutely. I knew where this is going. Hey, Brick Fair, New Jersey, if anyone's up for a 3-hour waffle, I got you covered. Hey, at least it's not 3 hours to cook it. Huh. Oh, okay. I know what this is now. Okay. I placed 2 orders on Bricklink that were overseas. This is one of them. And this was something recommended to me by the TTV crew at Brick Fair, Virginia. I have a complete set, sealed set, of Bionicle Burger King Happy Meal toys. And I say that specifically because most of them have been through McDonald's. They had them at Burger King, but they didn't have them in the United States for some reason. I don't know why. I would have loved them. So they were saying, keep the sealed set, try to find the used ones, and, you know, that way they retain their value. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try that out, but I don't know how likely I'm going to find all of them. This is on the Instagram post that I said 3 down, 3 to go. Or 3 out of 6 or something. I was trying to look for. So, hashtag Bionicle. So this is a used, but assumed complete. How did they get it into the package? That is so tightly in there. How did they fit that and not break the bag? Well, I'm gonna break the bag. Almost break the bag. Look, I pack stuff. I cram stuff when I pack them. I have never done that. So yeah, I'll have to go back to Bricklink sometime after this and figure it out. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's a viewfinder. I didn't know what it was when I saw it on Bricklink. Because it was just a face like this. I was like, is it a Polly Pocket kind of thing where it opens up? What's it do? And somebody's revving down the street. Drag races are back in action. So it just has a couple still images from the movie. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 images. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Is somebody missing? Yeah! They don't even have one of the character that the mask is made out of! How weird! Huh! Oh, I know LJ's gonna be upset by that. He's gonna be joyed that there is a Liwa Happy Meal toy, but upset that he's not in the viewfinder. Oh, I'm gonna have fun sharing that. I mean, I'll share it here on YouTube when I get all of them, but I'll share it amongst Bionicle fans with what I've found. Let's see. The next package has a lot of Amazon tape on it, so I don't know if it's from Amazon. Let's try it out. Have you got anything else in the chat I should bring up, I should mention before I go forward? It's an amazing deal. Oh, okay, we're back to the... took my last words. Actually, always practice knife safety, kids. And don't go to me for knife safety tips. I don't know what that says. A1. Okay. Aha! Thanks, Jabbo. Thanks, Brickset. It was an Amazon package. One of several that I placed. That is about the Lego Color Guide, the unofficial Lego Color Guide by Christoph Bartnek. PhD. Serious stuff. It's like what I was saying earlier about, hey, there'll be Lego books and officially made and then unofficial, like by fans. 2nd edition. The square bound. So I'm looking forward to going through this and seeing how they identify the different parts in here. I have seen color wheels and color charts at Lego conventions before, but I haven't really taken the time to really go through them, and this will definitely help with that. Like, I didn't realize there were so many different kinds of silver until they put it in here. Silver. Metallized silver. Cool silver. Metallic light gray. Silver. Also silver, but in a different number. They all have numbers next to them. I forgot to read those. Silver metallic. Yeah, that's different from metallized silver. Titanium metallic. Light yellowish green. I don't know how that's yellow or green. And cool silver. Wow. Today, the more you know. Bring it back, Kevin. The more you know. Which is interesting because they don't... I don't know if these are official Lego names for them or Bricklink names. Oh, they have another breakdown of them. Okay, interesting. Hi, Scooby. I know, you're like, how do I get on the couch? You just invaded it with all your stuff. I'll move it. He's good. He's all good. He likes his little resting spot on the the other side of the couch, like right on the cushion right here, but on the other side of the couch. And gets to look out the window. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting book. Neat. I don't know how much of the terminology I'm gonna apply in videos, but might be neat. We'll see. There we go. Ben's got it. The more you know. Perfect. All right, next package. To my got a little boy just. You've probably seen it here already, but from where I was sitting, this big box was blocking it, and then it's like, hey, I'm still here. Very nice book. All right, we're gonna open up the second one. It is another from out of the United States, from Italy. I think this is the second one from Bricklink. And probably not the last one. You've been following my Instagram stuff. Yep, there's a bunch that came in, or at least a bunch that are planned to come in. Different parts for different reasons. And, alright. They taped all around the box, so I didn't know where exactly to open it. Now we'll just open it on the top. Aha! And this one even has an invoice. I do like when Bricklink sellers have invoices. It just helps me remember. That, and orders get purged, so every once in a while, I don't even remember that I ordered it from Bricklink. I mean, yeah, it still takes several months to do, but I've tried to look back to see how many orders I've placed on Bricklink or what the orders had, and I can't look further back than January 2019. I guess it's irrelevant at that point. So yeah, okay. There's another one from the same Burger King series from Bionicle. And did I mention these were all based on the first Lego movie, Bionicle Mask of Light? So that makes it a little more special. Outside of just being another wave of Bionicle figures at Happy Meals toys. Unfortunately, and it was noted by the seller, I'll read it. Toy in very good condition, only the figure, no accessories. See picture. Now, unfortunately, the picture actually did show the accessory with it, but I still understood what he was saying when he said no accessory. I thought, well, it's the only one basically listed on Bricklink at the time. I might as well go for it. So you have a figure sitting on top of a rock, and you would have a small cardstock-ish piece, not necessarily paper, shaped like a circle, and it would fit inside of here. It would kind of click the button back, so you know when you press this button back here, it would launch it out. Simple but effective, and you can turn the head. Okay, cool. I've tried looking for this on eBay. I've tried to look for the whole series of them on eBay, used or new, and it's not easy to find. Either not a lot of listings for it, or goes for some big moolah. So the one that I found that was sealed was not as much moolah, but still kind of big. Eli, nice to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed most of this. I was helping my mom while watching some kids, so they're getting paid. Hey, no problem. Can pay for the Lego house when I go in October. Good plan. I like when a plan comes together. So, another package here. I'm going to assume it's from Amazon because of all the taping, but I've had packages arrive that had Amazon taping that wasn't from Amazon. I may... Oh, yeah. Alright. It would be cool. You don't have to, but it would be cool if you went to Bricketech's latest video, or at least the video where he also picked up this item from Amazon, and tell him Maniac for Brick sent me. Or something to that effect. So, Bricketech, thank you in the nicest way possible. Thank you. We found a sale on the Flintstones Ideas set. I don't remember how much it was, but I knew it was, I think it was at least 30% off or so. So now I've got that. And I was like, well, I should pick it up at some point anyways. I've already got One or two cars from Indiana Jones together, the Mystery Machine, the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, the Back to the Future DeLorean. I like having it like a car show, you know, of pop culture. You know? Flintstones car fits right along with them. But wait, there's more. I found this one around $2. I thought I might as well pick it up. It's another Lego book. Go figure. Yeah. Is it really crying? I think it's being well fed. It's got a lot going on. There's more I haven't even talked about. Way back in the beginning of the year, I was actually going to do it as a monthly update about the backlog. And then I never did. Or at least I stopped around like April or May or something like that. So, so I am way overdue for a backlog video. Some stuff that has entered the backlog and then built, like the hidden side sets, like almost built them right after getting them. But this book was dirt cheap. Super Sharks! I know Shark Week already happened almost 2 weeks ago now. But it was still a neat book. Nice underwater pictures in here. Oh, you want some nightmare fuel? Look up Cookie Cutter Shark. That is quite the picture. There's a lot of really nice photography of underwater sea life. I like marine biology like a hobby, not necessarily as a career thing, because I can't swim and I probably can't handle being underwater for too long. But it always fascinates me. I think I mentioned it last year when I was doing the advent calendar videos, and I always said something to the effect of, in between takes, that I was watching videos about underwater sea life, like while I was building stuff, or in between days of videos. That was fun. So it's a short, simple book about different sharks, particularly. You know, their feeding habits, where they can be found. You know, their shapes, you know, things like that. So, neat. Nice little Lego book from Scholastic. And level 1 reading, so I think I can read that. Let's head up in the chat. So many sets to build, absolutely. We got a chicken nublet, or nublet. Hey, nice haul. So far, I'm trying to get a haul going myself. It ain't too hard. There's a lot of Lego to go around. We got the purple stud. Nice to see you here. So at some point, when I meet you in real life, do I have permission to scream, "Is that Joey?" I think it's Joseph. I don't have to grant you that permission. Go right ahead. People have done it without asking my permission on multiple occasions. Happened Philly Brickfest last year and this year, where I walk into the room as quiet and subtle as possible. And I could sit here across the way. Is that Joey? Even Brickfest, Virginia, a couple times, different groups of people. Sometimes across the convention center. It was all good. No problem with that. I enjoy it. We're running out of boxes, aren't we? We only got a few left, I think, at this point. Has anyone mentioned the pants? Yeah, I know. It's only new now. We got another itty bitty box. Hashtag itty bitty box. I mentioned this before on Twitter a few days ago, and I didn't do it when I started up this video. They are comfy, and they are Rock Band themed. Am I going to PAX 2020? Maybe? PAX East, maybe? I feel as though I'm obligated to, as is Kevin, thanks to Bricks O'Brien. Takua! Rise, nice to see you in here. Nicely done. I don't know if you saw it earlier, and I'll probably share it through Twitter or something. I'm trying to get a second wave, or second set, I should say, copies of the Burger King Happy Meal toys based on the Mask of Light. I've got Lewa? Oh, no, I ain't pronounce it. I don't know what's the right one. And Pohatu. He doesn't have the paper thing in it, though. Oh, well. And this might actually be the third one. We're about to find out. So as I was saying before, I mentioned it before on Twitter as a passing thought, of starting haul videos by instead saying, yeah, stay safe out there, especially hurricane season. I know Hurricane Dorian is it's a brutal one, so no problem leaving. And thanks for checking in. Stay safe, Rise Bell, and everyone else that's in the stream and on the interwebs. So, oh, it's not it. Okay, you can go. It's not Bionicle. Don't worry. Let's go. Fine. I mentioned it before on Twitter, where I thought about, instead of having haul videos where I say, I've got a haul, or whatever, or I've got a Lego haul for today, whatever the case may be, I would say, I've got goodies. Make it more fun, friendly, I don't know. PAX East, I'm hoping to go, I want to go, I think I can go. Good thinking. I'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything, but I may be strongly encouraged to. Couldn't comment before, but another Joey, Brick Trains, was that one that recommended to me the color guidebook. Right, okay. That's very cool. So, I also noticed that on the book itself, it had like a light or something to like tell the true color of it compared to just like, like compared to other lights. This next item, I didn't think about it too much at first, but as I was looking for Lego Diver stuff, it turned up, and I was like, you know what? I should probably get this. This one is special. For those who have been with the channel for a long time, might recognize this set. Not just because it's Lego Alpha Team. Not just because it's diving themed. This is the first Lego set I reviewed on Maniac for Bricks. Back when it was 13 Hammer times 62. It was already used, open, I built it before. And I decided I'll get a box copy. It just so happened to be sealed as well. Wasn't too much money. I thought it would just be a fun, sentimental thing to go with the channel. It is set number 4790. Alpha Team Deep Sea Robot Diver from Alpha Team Mission Deep Sea, which had a cool, steel plating look to the sides of the box. You can see it up close. I don't have intentions right now to open it, but very cool to have it with box at least. And this I really liked. And they have all the minifigures across that theme. I'm gonna go out and lunch. Enjoy my lunch break with your haul. Hashtag 13 every time 62. Thank you, Jabbo. I gotta catch up on your videos, but thank you for stopping by this one. It's Brickstar. So that was a fun, sentimental thing to get based on the channel. I didn't do anything for the 7-year anniversary because it already happened like 2 months ago in July. I was planning to do a video where I was going to talk about what got me into doing YouTube videos. Like the history of just performing, public speaking, some theatric related stuff, drama clubs, theater groups, kind of thing. That kind of led me up to this, and still encourages me, continues with it to some amount. I still need to work on that. I'd still like to make that as a video at some point, even though it's no longer based on an anniversary of the channel. It would just be a cool, real talk moment about how I do stuff on YouTube. 3 more packages. I hope we're ready for this. Because believe me, doing this as a live haul is a lot easier than trying to record it. I would have gone back and forth on things. I probably would have messed up it somewhere in the haul and have to repackage it like that one I had where I was like, I totally didn't open the stuff before this intro or whatever. It's like, you can tell that it's opened. But I just made that as part of the joke. I think I even messed that part up, but whatever. Close enough. Match if any of this was fancy. Because I kind of anticipated it. I just don't know what order I anticipated. Oh, okay. I know what's in here. Hopefully for a future collect-a-thon video, but there might be a few before that. Let me just check the chat. That would be cool. I would watch that. I own the Evil Ogle Attack set from 2002, which is weird since I was born in 2003 and I got it back in 2008. So you got it when you're around 5 years old, but the set's older than you by a year. And that happens. I have a bunch of sets that are older than me by a few years or by a few decades. I have the beloved first set with a articulated Lego minifigure. I forget the number of it. Is it 601? Something like that, 600 something. It's the police car, where it has a minifigure. It's the same one that was reprinted for the Series 18 Lego minifigure series. But yeah, that one I have. And that's 40 years old. 41 years old. That's older than me. Almost twice as old as me. Work call's gotta go. Cheers all. No problem. But thank you for joining. This was a lot of fun to share with you guys. And there's still more. There's probably more stuff I forgot to include in this, but you know, do what you do. A lot of bubble wrap. And the first item in here, or first part of the item, I should say. It's all one item. First part of the item is a truck to go with a tractor trailer. And it's not Big Cat, or Black Cat, whatever the one that Brickstar has from the model team crew. This is from Ultra Agents. It is the undercover van. I don't know the exact name of it. But yeah, this was one of the cases where the seller just decided, I'm just going to wrap up the whole thing that's already built and try to keep it in good condition. Hopefully the pieces don't go missing. At least this time, it's not surrounded by packing peanuts where it'll get lost in between the peanuts. That I don't like as much. And then we got the truck. I'll probably have to go over, make sure that it has all the parts and that it all works. Got the... Is that Solomon Blaze in the front? Yep, it is. Cab open, okay. And it's got the missiles, okay. I don't know about the intricate parts to it because I've never owned it before. Ah, there we go. See? Fell out on its own. I would be fine if they had to break it down and they said no instructions, but they can be found online. There are several people who have done that. It works. And I'm totally fine with it. I don't need... Unless I'm really, really passionate about the set, I don't need to find every last facet of it. I don't, you know... Always replace stuff or, you know, online instructions available for sets like this, and no problem. Yeah, this thing, they both had cling wrap around it and then surrounded in bubble wrap. And this one has a lot of parts that I can feel rattling around, but this is basically the trailer. I didn't get the trailer when the Ultra Agents came out. I didn't really get a lot of the sets when it came out. And I was hoping to try to get them on the resale market for not too much. And luckily I was able to do that. Not too overpriced compared to their retail launch. That does not look like it's built right. Or it needs to be fixed. I can see parts stretching and I'm like, let me just separate those so it doesn't break on itself. There we go. Loosen it up a bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just assume that the rest of the truck is here, but I don't know, again, about the condition, if it has all the parts. I'll check with their listing. I'll check with the parts inventory. I'll build the thing again. At some point, I'm going to try to go through the original Agents line and then go through the Ultra Agents line. Not collecting every one of them, but probably most of them, at least for Ultra Agents. The Hurricane set I've usually seen pretty cheaply on resale, but I don't really care about that one that much. I do like the olive green parts, though. Should have been doing this all along. It ain't a haul video. It ain't a pack opening without shaking the box and being like, yep, those are Lego pieces. That's the sound of parts sloshing around. Oh, this is already just adhesive. I don't have to worry about the knife. It's got some kind of paper in it as its packing material. I'm sorry, did I miss something in the chat? Let me take a look back there before we go in. Same. It's happened a few times. Ah, gotcha. I do have a lot of the Alpha Team sets, and I might be able to do a collectathon with that, but I just need to figure out where all the parts are and rebuild them. Oh, okay, it's just on the one side. Aha! This is an elusive Lego set for me. I found it maybe once when it was available exclusively at Target, and then it disappeared. And it was a set that I was like, this is cool. I don't know about paying $30 for it, but I'm sure it'll go down a little bit in price. And then it vanished. I was like, so I had to go find it on eBay. And I found it for less than that. I don't really want to talk about how much less for a lot of these because A, I'm not gonna have all those numbers ready when the videos are going, and B, just assume it's gonna be less than retail price. Unless I really like suggest that it's like, oh, fine, I can only do it through this price or whatever. Some of them had already had it on the sticker or whatever. So I think I only saw that set once in Target and the next time it wasn't there. Yeah. So it seems like more than one place. It was short release 70911, the Penguin Arctic Roller. I love the design of this set. The Rolls Royce, fancy car look already is good. I like the Penguin as a Batman villain because I like penguins as just animals. And also, he's just got a cool design. And I don't have a penguin figure yet from the Lego Batman movie, so this is assumed complete with figures. I remember the eBay listing having the figures aside from the rest of the parts in here. Like, still part of the whole thing. So, I don't know. You know what? I'll go check that just to be sure. The Batman, it's okay if he's missing because there's so many Batman. Ah, perfect. It's his own bag. It's got all the parts. Bravo. I'll build the rest later. And last but not least, a very, very shaky package. I'm a little nervous about opening this one because I'm thinking it's probably going to be parts all over the place and somebody poorly packed and just said, oh, there's still one in the priority box. I don't know how to feel about this one. But away we go! Okay. I was like, thank you, birds. Maybe because I was causing a lot of noise, and they were just like, what's happening? What's going on? Nice one. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we have another Batman movie set. It's like Christmas over here. We have another Lego Batman movie set. Again, less than the retail price, even with shipping. I don't know if this one is complete with figures, but at least the main model, if it's complete, that should be fine. I have the figures in some form or another elsewhere, which is, again, I feel like that way with, what did I say before? I don't know if I said with Jurassic World. I said it with one of these themes before. Star Wars, DC superheroes, Marvel superheroes, anything superhero related, really. I thought I said there was something else in here. Ninjago, that's the other one. But yeah, you see it sideways. And at least it has a box, so it didn't just all the pieces just falling out. And there goes the other box. This is set number 70906, the Joker Notorious Lowrider. I love the look of this thing. I've seen it once or twice played with in person. And I was like, dude, I gotta look into getting that. That is better than I expected it to be. The only thing that I know off the top of my head, it may not have all of the figures or at least all of the accessories. Because I think in the listing it did have Harley Quinn and the Joker. I don't know if it had Batgirl, but it probably didn't have the Bat to go with it. So, once again, we'll carefully open this up. It's just pieces. I mean, there's still minifigure parts in here. I can see Harley Quinn, but... Well, first of all, they broke up the minifigures in there. And second, there's no backs. That's what I'm trying to refer to. There's no Ziploc bags in here to say what parts are where. That's why it's rattling so much. Because it's all just shaking around. You can kind of see it from this angle. The parts are just rolling on their own. Free without a bag. I'm going to probably open this one up first, just to be sure that the parts are there, and probably build it not on live stream. If it's two things this year that I've tried to start and completely botched before half of the year was over, it was having monthly updates about backlog building and always building Lego sets on live stream. I've built so many Lego sets since May that were off of live stream, and I think one or two that I've done where I was going to still put it into the backlog video, but acknowledge that I already built it. And it was around the time that I got the old fishing store from Lego Ideas, from the Brickwiz. That one was definitely a case where I was like, I want to build this thing right away, even if I'm not doing a live stream, you know? So, whoops. But yeah, there are definitely parts in here. There's instructions. I don't know if it's on purpose, but some of the parts are interwoven with the instruction pages. Probably by an accident. But yeah, hopefully that has everything. Yeah. I think that's all we got for today. Yeah, I went through that bag. There's no other boxes on the couch that are unopened. I guess we really want to wrap things up. I do have one more thing that I could mention, and it's not really Lego. It's not NERF. It's not other toys, really. It was just another thing that I got during the moving. Not me moving. I was saying earlier that I was helping my friend move over the weekend, and this was just another thing that they didn't need in the new place, but I was welcome to it. I'll definitely have to figure out a nice spot for this. But we have here a framed poster for Aladdin. Aladdin is one of, if not my favorite, Disney movie. Like, not counting Pixar stuff. Just classic Disney movies. Aladdin is number one. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get Jasmine when Disney Series 2 started, and Jafar shortly after. I actually didn't get Jafar right away, but I still have it now. And I thought, this is a good frame. This is a cool, like, poster and frame for it. The more sturdy frame than I had for Benny. So I'll definitely find a place for this. Probably won't go in the Lego room. You probably won't see it as much, but it'll float around somewhere. Because it's magic carpet. Can't really build on a stream too. You'll be too distracted by the chat. That's fair. I love the songs for that movie. Yeah, it's great for the songs. There are some great voice actors in it. We can't talk about Aladdin without talking about Robin Williams. I'm not against the live-action version. Sega actually told me it was really good. And I don't know if it's still playing in the movie theaters. But I should see it. I am intrigued by it. I want to see how well it goes. I did see The Lion King live-action. And that was alright. I still like the original one more for several reasons. So hopefully the Aladdin one lives up to the original in a lot of ways, even though I do expect there to be some changes. I expected that with a bunch of... I haven't seen all the live-action Disney movies, because I don't care to. Like, I had no interest in Alice in Wonderland. I had no interest in Maleficent. I saw most of Beauty and the Beast, and that was the first movie ever of any movie. That was the first one I walked out on before the movie was over. But I had a reason to. It wasn't because the movie was bad. It was because I had an emergency. I was going with someone who was a friend of my mom's at work, and he had someone at my mom's work at the time when she was a CNA. They're like at the hospital. They're just like getting, basically senior citizen care, So, they got a phone call during the movie and we're worried about them. So we had to ditch the movie. Like, and if I remember correctly, this was just as the town was starting to riot and come towards the Beast Castle. Like, third act, we're talking. So I watched the majority of the film. I thought it was alright. Definitely had a lot of good visuals, but I do like the original one a bit better. Joey, I might go to the Lego store today. I want that hidden side set. Yeah, absolutely. I will build it as soon as possible and let you know how it is. Oof. Absolutely. And good timing, Sega. Because I mentioned your name a couple times in the stream. So I thought, is it like Beetlejuice? If I say it enough times, he'll appear. But yeah, I walked out on Beauty and the Beast because we thought there was an emergency. And yes, while she was under care, the guy wanted to make sure she was okay. Like, go to see her herself. And she was fine. It was a very minor thing. So yeah, that's the story on that. I actually do have a series coming up. It'll be over on Maniac for Bricks More. There's currently been a series on there I've been running called Why It Failed. It's about all these different segments on YouTube channels or just things I've been running for a while when running a YouTube channel. Even mocks a few times. I wanted to bring these up as things that I tried to do and just fell off at some point. Got canceled in some way. Just didn't work out as I was expecting it. And actually learned from it. You know, so I actually realized, like, what was the problem of these? What made them from being better than, or more of what I expected? There are some things I have dormant on this channel that I am just trying to find a way to get back into it, so I haven't mentioned it on there. But yeah, Why It Failed is the current series on Maniac for Bricks More, where I have the behind-the-scenes kind of stuff. Like your DVD commentary. If I was a movie, that's the DVD commentary, basically. And like I said, behind the scenes, maybe deleted scenes, kind of vibe to it. One series I'd like to do on there is called First. And it would literally be about the first of anything. It doesn't even have to be YouTube related. It could be anything. It doesn't even have to be Lego related. I will say, if like people are welcome to recommend ones that I could do for the next episode. First Lego set and first Lego figure, I have no clue. I have literally no idea. First haul, I think will be a tough one, but I could probably go back on my channel. I think I have found it before. First haul ever, that's going to be impossible. Because I've received things for so long before I was doing YouTube videos, so it's not really going to be a thing. The first oof. Well, the first oof has to be somewhere between 2017 and 2018. I imagine. But yeah, I'll throw an episode out there at some point, and people can throw it in the comments what they would like to see for a future episode. Not necessarily the next one, but, you know, if it's picked soon enough, then I might add the person in there and say thank you to so-and-so for requesting it. Yeah, some of them might be tough. Might take a little more research. Like I said, first Lego set and first Lego figure, I literally have no idea. The problem is, I have an older brother, and I think he was into Lego before I was, so there was a chance that my first Lego set was a hand-me-down from him. It's also because I remembered early on playing with System and Duplo. So I don't know if it was really a developmental thing where I started with Duplo and then I got into System, or if I was just playing with both in tandem. Or I might have just already started on System and already had Duplo and just decided to integrate them. I really don't know about that one. And along with that first Lego figure, I have no idea. So I'm sorry I can't answer those questions. I wish I could, or I would have already done so on the channel. Yeah. So there's that. There's a lot of stuff for me to go through now. There was one NERF thing I was expecting to find in the mail, and I have not. So I don't know what happened to it. I'll probably go back to the post office and see if it's still there. But thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed all of these whole goodies. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see first, if there's anything in particular you'd like to see sometime soon on the channel, let me know and I'll build it. And yeah, even with like the collectible figures, I now have Disney series complete. I have series 19. Harry Potter is the only one I have to go back to and figure out what I'm missing, because I know I'm missing figures from that one. Hashtag hearts for Joey. Hashtag is that Joey. We got all the hashtags in there. I'm also hoping at some point I could make a few more merch items for the Teespring, because now I'm trying to plug that as well. I had it for a while, but it's like, hasn't been a lot of designs thrown in, so I didn't know what to do. I'm going to reinstate some of the designs on there, because when I first did it, I just kind of threw it on and didn't really edit it properly. So, some things may be changed on there. Like, an old design will still be available, but may have different options, you know, or different colors, or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. And again, thank you for watching. Well, have yourself a great day, everyone. And back to school for everyone else. I will be back to school rather soon. And let's do a little head count before we go out, as I usually do. Hey, it's me, Sega. I saw live action Aladdin and The Lion King because my family wanted to go. They were both good, but not great, in my opinion. I personally think the classic ones are better. Yeah, that's basically where I'm falling into that line. Let's see. So if I say, is that Joey enough, you will appear. Hopefully. I got the thumbs up from Kevin to join the next backlog building. I've got mock building to do. Yeah. The thing about Kevin's the thing about Kevin's backlog building, you don't have to build from your backlog. You don't even have to build a mock. You can just sort Lego pieces. The intent is that he's building from his backlog and has friends in the Lego community on there. Yep. Thought I saw some dust on it, which is weird because I was just wearing it. The first oof. A goal I have when it comes to. All right. You know what? We're basically in post show now. I'm gonna bring the camera forward so I can actually read these a lot clearer and not stretch across the table. Lego Town was the first set ever in 1954. Oh, the first that existed? That's true. But I mean like more personal firsts, you know? It'd be fun if I called it Baby's First, but I don't think anyone wants to think that way. So I'm just gonna call it just firsts. And I think it's definitely going to have the potential for someone in the comments to write first comment. I don't know what the first comment on my videos have been. I'm not going to try that one. But yeah, they're about my personal first experiences of things. Let's see. A goal I have when it comes to Lego is to get the old truck, Arla milk truck from 1991. Why? Because it came out in Sweden where I live. Nice one. I have seen the milk truck before on Bricklink and Brickset. I don't know what the going rate of it is, but I hope you get that. That's a cool one. There are definitely a lot of cool, like, food-related promo sets that they did for a while, like Arla. I have seen them before. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I know that they exist. I know they existed. The first hashtag hearts for Joey. Hashtag is that Joey. Oh. It's got to be within the past year, and I don't know when. In fact, I don't even know if it's archived for Hearts for Joey on a live stream or anything. The first is that Joey is probably archived somewhere. Have fun finding it, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But yeah, Sega, all these ideas, write them down when the first episode of First comes out, which I'll probably do soon. Like I said, it's going to have a variety of things. It's not all going to be Lego or all YouTube related, but I'm welcome to it. I did see you next time, Joey. Very cool, Joey. Lots of interesting stuff that I've never seen before. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to need to eat some lunch soon. Burger. It's a cute burger.
You need to go to Freehold for Chick-fil-A and Barnes & Noble because they say they have the Harry Potter figures. It's right, they do. I did try to look for them in the Lego store, and they weren't available. So, you just want me to go to Freehold, don't you? I could probably go to my local Barnes & Noble and find it. I don't know. Maybe? Hopefully. Well, first, before I go to Freehold Sega, I need to know what figures I have. Because every once in a while, when we went to Freehold and I bought some, they kind of got scattered between boxes. So I don't know where they all are and what I have to pick up still. So bye-bye, all. Awesome haul. The backlog is sadly growing. Yeah. I have a shelf in the garage that I kind of want to put the whole backlog on. I think that'd be fun. Want to go to Freehold today? I start school tomorrow. Today's my last free day. It's my last free day, too. But I want to get some more cleaning done because I kind of got a lot of stuff now. And I want to clean up stuff in general. So that way, when I get back into school mode, I actually have a desk to work from. And also get a few videos. First convention and first Lego convention are the same thing. So, yeah, that'll take care of both. Like I said, everybody, I'm gonna try to make a first. All right, I'm gonna try and make a first. I'm gonna make the first episode real soon, so we can put all those suggestions in there. Okay, keep them with you. Put a post-it note near your device to watch the YouTube video where that comes up. Like I said, it's on Maniac for Bricks more. Look for that channel. It's the same icon as this one, except it's a blue background. And when that video goes up, throw all those in the comments. Actually, I think it'd be fun to do first Lego set reviewed on YouTube because I mentioned that before. This boy. So maybe I'll do that one as the first episode of it. But school starts tomorrow. We need to go today. Excuse me while I go into Batman mode. Fine. Even though I was just in Freehold yesterday. But I didn't tell you about that until afterwards. Kind of in the moment. Or the chocolate milk set. Right, the chocolate milk set. I forgot about that one. Yeah. I think we're all caught up. I got a bunch of cleaning to do. And I gotta find out where a certain Nerf package went. Because I know I was expecting one from eBay. And it didn't appear. And even the seller was like, hey, did that arrive yet? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me go check. I just checked. It ain't here. So I'll look for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. It's going to be kind of rough for the first episode. But literally just got pushed into doing it. So here we go.